Seb and I are going to take you through the scale and scope of the SVP as an organization and what is known as the Vincentian Family. You'll find that it spreads far and wide, but members remain at the center of everything we do. It starts, of course, with the members themselves. Members are always attached to and answer to their local conference. Together they carry out acts of charity.
This conference of members come together regularly to meet, form spiritual bonds, and discuss how to help people in the wider community.
They are led by a president, administered by a secretary, and their books are kept by a treasurer.
Conferences in a particular region send their presidents to a district council. Here, members get the chance to share good practice as well as any concerns that might have arisen. Then, district council presidents and other key representatives come together to form a central council. Here, decisions are made which impact all districts in the whole county, and feedback is considered and responded to.
Central Council presidents from across the country then meet at a national council. The same feedback, sharing, and guidance occurs just at a wider level. There is also a board of trustees and a CEO leading the charity and making important decisions.
As well as members which form the core of the SVP, there is a great number of volunteers and staff across the country with a host of specialisms and tasks.
These volunteers and staff run shops where we sell donated clothes and goods to support our charitable work.
Community support projects, which are important hubs for local people and provide services and practical support reflecting the specific needs of local communities.
Hostels, households, and approved premises. This is SVP-run accommodation, providing special support.
Annual summer holiday camps for disadvantaged children and young people and carers. And it doesn't stop there. We have many partnerships with local groups and projects. For example, The Passage, Westminster, and Noah, Luton, who help the homeless, refugees and migrants. Also for the homeless, we have been successfully providing Vinnie packs, which are essential items to help people cope with life on the street. And we can also mention the SVP Greenhouse Project, outreach to schools in southwest Lancashire. We've just talked about the adults so far, but the SVP is also for young people. It's intergenerational. In fact, there are almost as many young Vincentians as there are adult members.
There are mini Vinnies, children 7 to 11-year-olds, based in primary schools and parishes. Youth SVP, 11 to 14-year-olds, from the first years of secondary school. Beatitude, 14 to 18-year-olds, young adults up to end of sixth form and college.
And largely within universities, there is a Vincentian movement called SVP 1833, often generating conferences which are not tied to a parish.
Zooming out, we can see that the SVP in England and Wales is connected to an international family of the same Society Foundation, started by Blessed Frederick Ozanam in Paris in 1833. All work locally and face-to-face, regardless of where in the world. There is an SVP set up in at least 150 countries, of which we regularly share resources and communications with those in less economically developed countries.
This relationship we call twinage. Individual conferences are linked with those in India, Sudan, South Sudan, Grenada, Guyana, and Romania. We support them financially and with our prayers. We also support them in various projects and in the international call for systemic change. But that's not the end. The wider Vincentian family goes beyond the society itself and includes
Daughters of Charity and the Congregation of the Mission. These are nuns, priests and brothers originally founded by St. Vincent de Paul and St. Louis de Marillac, who devote themselves to serving those in need. The SVP works alongside this congregation.
De Paul International is a charity also taking St. Vincent as their role model. They are geared to helping those suffering from the effects of poverty, especially homelessness.
Association of International Charities is a lay women's confraternity which was started in 1617 by St. Vincent.
Frassati societies. These are groups of Catholics coming together under the patronage of the young 20th century Italian saint, Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati, who was a prolific member of the SVP. Finally, the SVP is fundamentally connected to the wider church. There are family and friends of SVP members who are often forgotten but always close by. They do a great job supporting and helping their Vincentian companions. And of course, the SVP would be nowhere without the locus of the parish church. And we'd like to think that they would be worse off without us too.
Looking at the Vincentian family is like looking at a tapestry of love.
It is a network of friends and fellows.
From the youngest mini-vini
to the eldest adult member,
from the smallest conference
to the whole church itself.
We are diverse in number and background,
but united in the one body of Christ.
We invite you to join the family.
We invite you to join the family.